Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Yuqiao Jiang. I will be your lecturer in charge for Comp 1 First 3-1 this term. I will be co-lecturing with Dr. Yukang Li. He will introduce himself and say hi to everyone in week 1 lectures. Today I'm just going to record a very short video just to go through how Comp 1 First 3-1 looks like and to help you get prepared for the term. So on the left hand side of the screen is some slides that I prepared to describe the structure of the course. On the right hand side is our course website, which will contain the most important things about Comp 1 First 3-1. Okay, cool, amazing. So first of all, assessments. So in Comp 1 First 3-1 this term, we'll have 2 major assessments, which are labs and group projects. Labs will take 20% and group project will take 80%. So we'll introduce them one by one. Before we go through the assessments, let's talk about the teaching strategies that we use in Comp 1 First 3-1. We are going to have lectures, tutorials, labs, and major project, as well as a lot of help sessions to support you. So first of all, the lectures. We are going to have 2 2-hour lectures per week. You can find them on the course website here. So when you click on the contents here and go to lectures tab tables, you can see that we have 2 2-hour lecture per week. They are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you can also see which topics we are going to cover in each lecture and where the lectures will be. So all of our lectures will be both in person and also online. The links for each online lecture will be has already been on the course website. So you can just click on the link and it will be live streamed on YouTube. Okay, and you will also be able to find the slides for each lecture here. We will upload the slides before the lectures and upload the videos after the lectures. I will keep updating the slides and code as we go. Okay, cool. So this is pretty straightforward about the lectures. Then we'll also have tutorials. So it's just here. So you can find your tutorial time, location, and your tutors as well. So for each tutorial class, we'll have 1 hour tutorial followed by 2 hour labs. You will have your tutorial tutors as well as a lab assistant. Okay, so you can find your tutorial locations and lab locations on this page. If you are not sure where the tutorial room or the labs are, you can also check out the CSE lab map as well as the UNSW campus map services. If you have any questions about your tutorial lab classes, you can also feel free to contact your tutors or your lab assistants. Their contact information are on the course website as well. So here, and the support, there will be a contact button here. You can look for your tutor or lab assistant's name, and then you can find their emails. They are more than welcome to help you throughout the terms. Cool. So we had questions about the tutorial attendance. So please make sure that you try to attend your tutorials as many as possible because they are very important for you to make sure that you understand the course contents, catch up with your groups, ask questions, and also it will also take into consideration for the marking as well. Okay. We briefly mentioned about the labs. So the labs are followed by, so it's after the tutorial. So after the 1 hour tutorial, you're going to move to your lab rooms for another 2 hours. You can find the task here. So all lab exercise has already been released to you on GitLab. All of them have already been released. So if you want to try some of them, you can already start trying, but no rush at all. We'll introduce the contents first, and then you can practice with the labs. Okay. And labs contribute 20% of your final grade. Is completely individual based. Yep, and the labs are all auto marked. So the lab time is for to help you to go through a lab. Just the tutors or the lab assistant, they won't spend time doing the marking, so they will just be there to help you, to help with your lab, to help with your project. So feel free to ask questions during the lab sessions. So all the tasks are here. We also have like how we release the solution, how you can access the solution here. So you can check this when you have time. And here we also explain how you can view your auto marking results and how you can understand the output from the auto marking. And sometimes we also accept reruns. So if there are some like non-programming mistakes in your labs, you can also request a rerun. And here are instructions about how to do that. Sometimes you may get like some unusual marks. So what if my marks is negative, like negative 0.1? We explain why is that. Okay, cool. So that is lab. Most importantly, in Comp 1531, we are going to have a major project. So major project will take 80% of your course mark. Although it's group-based, but your mark will be individual. So we have a system mechanism that we mark everyone individually. So we are going to start working on this major project from week 1, so basically week 2. So starting from week 2 to the end of week 10. So we are going to have 9 weeks on that. The project will be in groups of 4 to 5. So the minimum number of a group will be 3, and the maximum number of a group will be 5. So yep, and the groups are formed prior to week 1. So you should have already noticed that we send a pre-term email explaining the how we form the groups. So if you have a late preference, you can still let your tutors know by emailing them or discussing with them in your week 1 tutorial class. The major project will be released here. So after the group is formed, you can click on this button and you can go through your repository. So you are going to see something different because I'm a staff, so I'm seeing the staff backend repository, but you are going to see your own group repository after the group is formed. So not yet. Cool. So we also have a lot of help sessions. So help sessions are support that we provide in addition to in addition to the tutorial and also the lab session. So if you have some questions about your lab, about a major project, or anything about the Comp 1531 contents, you can just drop in one of them. Just yourself or with your group, and then you can ask questions. The help sessions will begin, so help sessions here will begin from week 1. So we have 2 types of help sessions, which are full version, like full help session, and the mini help sessions. So the difference is that the full help session are 2-hour help sessions. Most of them are online, but we also provide some in-person help sessions, which are at K17 Help GO5. So they are full 2-hour sessions. We also have some mini help sessions. So mini help sessions are like 40 minutes drop-in sessions at the end of a lab class. So after the lab assistants finished helping their own students during their lab time, students from other classes can also drop in their lab classes to ask questions. So mini help sessions run when the labs are run. So you can see that mini help sessions do not run in week 1 or week 6. And again, mini help sessions, some of them are in person, some are online. So you can find the timetable of our help sessions here. So for example, week 1, we have 3 help sessions. All of them are online and all of them are full-length sessions. And you can also find the name of the tutors here. Week 2, we are going to have both full-length help sessions, a lot of them, and also a lot of mini help sessions as well. So this is for week 2. Again, you can find week 3 from here, full-length help sessions and mini help sessions. So you may have noticed that some weeks we have more full-length help sessions with more tutors, but sometimes we'll have like less. This is based on our estimates from previous terms. So most of the time our estimates is pretty accurate. Like we know like what time or which days we are going to need more help. But some cases our estimate may not be that accurate. So please be patient if some variations in predictions occur. So you shouldn't need to wait very long to get help, but sometimes like in very busy days you may need to wait a little bit. So we also provide you here like how to get help, like the steps before like all the of course like our teaching team are here to help you, to provide you with support, but before you reach to our teaching team, we recommend that you seek help from your team first. The reason is that we found that a lot of the time like simple typos or misunderstanding of the project spec can be resolved within the team. And also we found that teaching each other can be a really good learning experience. Like while you're teaching others, you are also learning as well. So before reaching out to the teaching team, we recommend that try to resolve it within your team. However, do not hold a problem for too long. If you find that, well, this is something that we do need help from the teaching team, please do ask for help. So step 1 is ask on the course forum. So we use @STEM forum for Comp 1531. So you can also find the link here on our course website here. So here's the link to join the course forum. We also have an expectations about like how to use the forum. Please be aware that this forum is aimed to be a friendly community for everyone to learn and grow in. Please respect your peers as well as the teaching staff. We'll try our best to answer your questions as soon as possible, but sometimes if you feel like you are not getting replied in like 72 hours, please bump us and we'll get to you as soon as we can. Yeah, so the course forum is here on @STEM. Yeah, so I'll just show public ones. So these are the ones that you should be able to see now. So we have a start term FAQs, we have some pre-course information. Oh, this is a useful one. So we prepared 2 calendars for you that you can download. The first one is the important days, like the due days. So you can put that into your calendar as a reminder. We found that can be very helpful. We also have a help session calendar that you can download, that you will know which day, what time, where the help sessions are. If you haven't done so, please also introduce yourself to the teaching team and your peers. We are very happy to welcome you on the course on the forum as well. Okay, so after if it is something that the forum like texting, messaging is not like sufficient, please also join our help session where you can get one-on-one help. You can explain your question, you can share your screen, and tutor can look into your project or your lab to help you. Sometimes you may also need to emailing your tutor or lab assistant. Maybe the question is about your group specifically, or you may have a special consideration. You may ask like some questions about your tutorial class or whatever. So these are the cases you may want to messaging or emailing your tutor or your lab assistant. Lastly, this is the email address for the lectures and also the course admins. So if your inquiries like for private matters such as your ELS or like very private, like you don't want to share, post it on the course forum or emailing your tutor, you can always reach out to us as well. We are also here to support you. Then another very important thing is how we can set up for COMP 1531. So we have a very detailed guideline here. So on the course website here, so this is the getting started. So how you can set up your environment and start coding. So there are 3 methods. So first of all, you can set up through VLab, or you can say like Tiger VNC. So it's very, very quick. You just need to open a terminal and type in 1531 setup, and then that's it. So we also strongly encourage computer science or software engineers to learn how to set up locally, and so we'll also show you how you can set up locally on Windows, set up on Mac OS, and we also have a warning for using SSHFS. Oops, sorry, just a mosquito. So we are aware that from 1511 you may have always been using SSH, but like 1531 is like an advanced version of 1531. I shouldn't have said that. So it's not advanced, it's more complex environment requirement. So sometimes the mosquito. No, the SSHFS is not working for 1531 project. So just a warning, we strongly recommend against the use of VS Code SSHFS. Okay, so some technologies that we use in COMP 1531. So most importantly is this course website. Everything that you need is here on the course website. Then other than the course website, we also use @forum that we just showed. Another important platform that we use is called GitLab. So we will introduce you to GitLab in our first lecture, and what is GitLab? Another platform that we use is Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is where your tutor share their resources, their information, their notices with you, and where they communicate with you. And this is also where the online classes happen. Okay. Yeah, so we'll also have a feedback form. So I will set up, the QR code is not showing, but you can use this link. Will take you to the feedback form. So we'll be collecting feedback from you every week. So we'll use your feedback to improve the course, your learning experience as we go. Okay, I think that's almost everything about it for today. Again, warm welcome to everyone to COMP 1531, and I'm very excited to see everyone on Tuesday.